Hi, I'm Zachary, and I'm a table leader, and I'm also a huge believer in God. Our church is Discover is the best one for special needs.
Hi, I'm Cindy. I'm a Busy Wisdom team.
Thomas Lin, I lead the prayer team.
Hi, I'm Bethany, and I'm on the Lit for Jesus team.
My name is Ryan, and I'm on the praise and worship team.
My name is Grace. I am a table leader for Lit for Jesus.
I'm Natalie, and I am Agria.
I'm on the worship team.
I'm
DJ Sam. I'm returning to praise and worship. Up top, baby.
Well, hi, I'm Amy Sutherland, and this is my friend Gail Henderson. I lead the special needs ministry here. We've had the privilege of serving together for over 10 years. It's looked a little different over the years, and one of the ways that it's uniquely developed is when we decided to take a trip over to Egypt with Novo. Go see what God was doing among the special needs population in Egypt.
Yeah, we went the summer of 2022. We went to see the Sweethearts of Jesus ministry in Cairo and Minya. And that's a ministry that is on fire. They spread the gospel through something called Discovery Bible Study, and they are doing multiplication like you couldn't believe it. It's just amazing, the disciples who are making disciples who are making disciples.
We were inspired by seeing the worship and inspired by seeing the incredible ministry.
And so it was really just a special time for us to really see what God is doing globally. And then how can we dream about bringing what we learned back home and seeing what we can do here in Austin, Texas.
And that began a spark, what has developed into a full ministry called Discover.
Came back and did a pilot with 5 young adults with special needs and 5 volunteers. And oh gosh, that was quite interesting. It was an adventure because we didn't know what we were doing. Well,
we didn't know what
we didn't know what we were doing. But we did that for a season. And what happened was we started developing community. We started getting them to think about how it is we obey God and how it is that we discover what it is that He says. In Egypt, one of the things that they do is they go into the home of the special needs individual and they do a Discovery Bible study. But in that time, they're also inviting others, members of their family, but not necessarily special needs.
What I like about the story is that it teaches us to rely on God and not on human.
So we came back and said, duh, why aren't we doing that here? So we had our one group of pilots and then we invited parents. And so now we've multiplied and now we have parents doing the same Bible scripture in another room that their children or young adults are doing in one room. So that was one thing that we learned and brought back was how it is that we involved the family, and we also started parents doing DBSs as well.
And then that continued to grow. We went back to Egypt. We always say we have to go to Egypt to learn what to do back home. So
it's crazy.
We were so inspired by seeing so many of these individuals with special needs serving their own community that we made opportunities for all of our friends to serve within Discover. And so we have teams of our young adults who work production. They lead worship on stage. They lead the table groups. They greet.
We have a prayer warrior.
And then you're so faithful, push payment.
Amen. What's neat is being able to see the uniqueness of these individuals with special needs just shine and how God made them. And we have just seen them blossom as they step into these roles. It's just such a joyful thing to see when they are leading and doing what it is that God has called them to do.
It's really stretched our daughter. She loves music and loves to dance and worship, and Discover put her into a position of leadership that stretched her, and she looks forward to it.
It's been a place for our son to thrive and reach goals that he's had for his life and see a lot of individual growth.
In the last 2 years, I've had both of our children have gone to the hospital. They've each reached out to the community and had people praying for them, and knowing that they have the spiritual support God intends, that they have their own small church that they are part of here at Discover.
So we've got these great table leaders. We've also got this uniqueness of individuals who are doing praise and worship and prayer. And they've come together. I was calling them leaders in training, and they came up with the term L.I.T for Jesus. So our leadership team is now called L.I.T for Jesus.
Lit for Jesus!
It's just beautiful to see how God is making everyday disciple makers out of these individuals with special needs, and how they've just stepped into this giftedness and this uniqueness. And we are so grateful for what God is doing here, and we're grateful for our Lit team.
I'm on TV. I'm on TV. ITV people.